Hey United Indy agents, it is Chris, and I just want to do this quick video to remind everybody about the good old backup offer. This is a very powerful tool when you're representing buyers that can really pay some big dividends for your buyer and for yourself if you guys use it. I just don't think this tool gets used enough. So I'm going to show you, share with you an example of an agent in our office, and I'll just refer to him as the United agent. And the United agent had a buyer. They looked at a property, really liked it. It had an offer on it. The United agent reached out to the listing agent. Hey, would you take a backup? Didn't have to do that. You can always just submit a backup, but he did that. The United agent did, and they said, yeah. And so they wrote a very compelling backup offer. That is key to part of this. Is that the offer must be compelling enough to make the seller want to use the backup offer over the primary offer that they already have. And they did that. The United agent and his buyer did do that. And then as they were talking, the United agent and the listing agent were talking, and here the primary buyer wrote an as-is offer, and they were just getting through inspections, and that buyer was asking through their buyer's agent, that primary buyer was asking for repairs, not officially on a inspection response form, but in an email back and forth or text. I don't know, maybe it was a call, but they were asking for repairs. The United agent very astutely, I'm proud to say, told that listing agent, hey, you should check this with your managing broker. But just by asking for repairs in an as-is addendum, the buyer has put their offer at risk, because I'm looking at the form on my computer. Lines 47 through 49 on the as addendum is very explicit that if the buyer asks for any repairs, the seller can terminate unilaterally, no mutual release needed, just a notice of termination and a return of the earnest money. The seller can pull the rug out from underneath that buyer. And that's what this seller did. They wanted to use the offer that was the backup offer that was written by the United agent. And so they did. They sent over that notice, and they offer, again, the primary buyer didn't put it on an official response form. They just were talking and communicating it, but that was all it took. And now the United agent is the primary buyer's agent, and they are going to close, and their buyer is so happy with them. So just keep that in mind, guys. This is a very useful tool. A couple things. The morals of these stories, there's two. One, backup offers can be a great tool. You guys should all be doing that on properties if your buyer is interested in a property that's pending. And number two, if you're a buyer's agent and you do an as-is addendum, make sure that your buyer knows that by even asking for anything, even informally, they can stimulate that notice of termination. All right, guys, don't forget, use that backup offer. It's great. Talk to you later. Bye. And if you find yourself in that position and want some clarity, of course, give me a call.